Here I have a blank document open in InDesign, and in this movie I want to talk about the differences between the Mac and the PC. And it'll be a short movie because there are very few differences between them. Now, I have been doing the VTC tutorials in InDesign since InDesign CS. So that's CS, CS2, CS3, CS4, and now CS5. This is the first time I've done it on the Mac. So I think I'm fairly well equipped to tell the differences and which is better than the other. And the simple answer is they're the same. So if somebody's telling you it's better to do InDesign on the Mac or the PC, don't listen to them. There may be other reasons why you're using a Mac or PC, but as far as InDesign is concerned, they work exactly the same, except for a few minor differences that I'm going to go through right now. One up at the top here is the application bar. On it you have access to bridge, you have the zoom level, and if you're using previous versions CS2 through CS3, this would be down here at the bottom. It's now up here in the application bar. You have view options, screen mode, and arrange documents on this application bar. If you're on the PC, you have this up all the time. You can't turn it off. However, on the Mac, if you go to the window menu, you can turn it off like that. Disappears. PC, you've got it permanently, whether you want it or not. So that's fairly straightforward. It's very useful, so I personally keep it up all the time on the Mac because I use these features quite a bit. The other thing is the application frame. If I turn the application frame on, here this works like a window, more like other Mac programs where the application is really floating in the middle. If I go back to window and turn the application frame off, it becomes part of the entire program. So that's more like a PC, but it takes over your screen, which I kind of like because when I'm working on any software, I like to take up as much space as possible, especially a major application like InDesign or Photoshop. Now, if you're on a PC and you come over here and double click, you will go to the open document in the PC, but in the Mac you just access your desktop. So that's a minor difference there. I kind of like double clicking here and going to the open box, but it's not that important that I can't live without it. The other major difference is where the preferences are. On the Mac, you go to your InDesign menu, choose Preferences, and here you have all these choices. On the PC, you will go to the Edit menu, and down at the bottom, you will see the Preferences option. The actual preferences themselves are exactly the same. It's just their location of where you access them. Edit menu on the PC, InDesign menu on the Mac. So as I go through this tutorial, I will probably just say, go and access your preferences so you'll know which way to go if you're on the Mac or the PC. One more little difference, and that's the shortcut keys. And this is mainly in name. And let me go to the type menu here. Here you have the character. The shortcut key is Command T. On the PC that would be Control T. Paragraph, that would be Option Command T. On the PC it would be Alt Command T. And the tabs, Shift Command T. And on the PC, Shift Control T. Now, as I'm going through the tutorials, I'm going to say use Control Shift or Command Shift. I'm going to try and give you the alternative each time, but if you're not sure, you can always just go to your menu and you'll see the shortcut keys here. And that's it. Other than that, everything else, to the best of my knowledge, is exactly the same, and it makes no difference which platform you're using.